Hello YouTube, this is me, Mr. Shiny. This is episode 38. I just traded a player for I'm not hold on, let me check. Hold on. Right here. I just traded for a center field for Jack Peterson of the Cubs with Todd Person and the other two for this guy and here we go. So this is episode 38, and here we go. So we got something.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Orel Hershiser was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance as the Dodgers pushed past Cincinnati 4-0. He currently has the most shutouts among pitchers in the National League.
So in our team we got Matt Kemp, AJ Ellis, and okay.
The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next, Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
In now for the Reds, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Looks at a curveball called for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Robert Gesellman gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Kane is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So coming to the plate, Patrick Kloboff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Tim Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's another 0-2. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate is Andre Ethier, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the left field line. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Rip toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Souza's after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Souza on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now for Cincinnati, Steven Souza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
He froze him on the fastball there. Steven Souza becomes the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Robert Gesellman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next up for Los Angeles, Rich Hill. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Rich Hill.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone!
Nice. Nice.
So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Suarez is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 27.
Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Claw ball. He's got it, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. To second for Kendrick. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
What?
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Striding in once again, Tony Perez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
What?
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and 2 the count to Suarez.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Count remains at 0 and 2. Another 0 and 2 coming. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Cloboff. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a little tapper. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Anderson is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, Andre.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Ethier swings and sends a high fly ball to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run for Andre Ethier. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now is A.J. Ellis.
A.J.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Second baseman, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Souza going back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he is in there.
The pitcher, number 44, Rich Hill.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Hill. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cloboff over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Now back to the top of the
So
Tigers
far,
order.
so good.
Digging in, Matt Kemp comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And
Nice.
this one is gone. A home run.
Nice one.
A 3-run shot for Matt Kemp. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The batter, number
Standing in now, Yunel Escobar. Now this ball's hit deep to left field.
Gone?
Benintendi racing back.
Gone.
Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run for Yunel Escobar. 4th home run for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2. Into the box, Justin Turner. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the club.
Second. All right, Moses. Stand. All right.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
Gone.
Look at this. And out of here. And I mean
hell
by
break
plenty.
loose.
That ball was crushed. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 299 in his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Gustavo Cordova answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting.
In now, Andre Ethier.
Andre Ethier.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7-run score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Dodgers lead it 9-2. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2. Christian Vasquez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes a fastball on the inside corner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. De Ellis Guerra gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, A.J. Ellis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening. Here's Howie Kendrick, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
He's
That
1
was
for 2
lame
in
and
this one.
pathetic. Is that the same?
Line towards center field. Kane is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rich Hill.
Digging in to try it again, Rich Hill, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ethier is there. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Turner takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Ready to take his hacks again, Tony Perez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. Here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, in foul ground for Ellis behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Matt Kemp will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Bullet back up the middle. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
0-0. Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's out number 2. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll get in there safely.
Left fielder, Andre Ethier.
And the plate is Andre Ethier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a swing from Ethier and a ground ball to second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing.
I think it's better.
Stepping in and ready for a...
Yeah, not to make him exhausted.
Leading off for the Reds.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Juan Coronado is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. From the stretch. Hit in the air out toward left. And Ethier's able to look this one in for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kemp. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Steven Souza. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Forsythe is there for it. And that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. Dodgers lead this one 9-2. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Ellis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
A.J. Ellis.
First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Souza will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
One gone now in the LA 7th. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. Throw on the first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So striding forward now, Logan Forsythe. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice.
Jock Peterson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Peterson.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, but they
right. Next time.
Matt Albert will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 37, Matt Albert.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. Adam Lind will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. 1-2 to Adam Lind.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Around second. He's on his way to third. Cain takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the bunker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in, Tony Perez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. Taken there by Escobar. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. LA's on top. Zach McAllister enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Zach McAllister.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit for count.
The batter, number 00, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yunel Escobar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Justin Turner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Souza is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round triple back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Dodgers retired on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Patrick LeBeau.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Patrick Cloboff. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him
Thank you
out,
everybody
and
for
that'll
watching
do it
my
here as
video.
The ball game is over.
See you soon.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Rich Hill earns win number 7 on the season. Robert Gesellman gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers.
Thank you everybody for watching, and we will excuse me. We will see you soon. And this was episode 38, I think. Yes, this is 38. See you soon.